say your name like it's a headline, like it's written on the front page of a newspaper, like it's an article on Instagram. Somebody took a screenshot of, like, what does it say? You know what I'm saying? Great work on a Sunday. Dude, it's not a joke. We've been talking about it a good bit, about just having a love for perfecting your craft, right? While we haven't had tournaments going on, we've been talking about just having a love and a passion for just being better at the things that you do, right? There's something inside you that just values getting better all the time at whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? I don't care if you're playing video games, when you know you're getting better at it, you like it, you know? When you start doing worse, all of a sudden you start thinking, man, maybe we just play a different video game, you know? In wrestling, without having competition, it's been something you guys haven't been able to just value winning anymore. You've had to value and learn to appreciate getting better at your craft, okay? And we had our first tournament in freaking 6 months the other day, and it was awesome watching you guys blitz people that, you know, oh man, this should be a good match. And then you win by 10 or 12 in a 4-minute match. Like, that's crazy, you know what I mean? It's half a match. You win by 10 points in half a match, it only gets worse on the second half, you know what I mean? That's big time, okay? Other guys, yeah, like winning matches, being neck to neck overtime matches with guys that you haven't even put your name in the same conversation with in the past. Now all of a sudden, here you are putting those guys on notice. You know, like, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. You guys got to start visualizing that, man. The season's coming up. It's not far away. It's not far away, okay? It's August, man. It's time to go. You got to be thinking more about your season, thinking about the matches, thinking about the guys you want to beat, because that's the stuff that's got like roots to it. You know, there's real traction in that. When you're just like, oh man, I just want to be good at this thing, that's hard to visualize. When you start thinking about beating some guy that you don't like, or maybe some guy that you think is the dude, you're like, bro, if I could beat him, I'd just beat that guy. What? Oh, then I've arrived. Then, like, whatever it is that the person you want to be, like, you'd be that person if you could beat him. You know, you got to start visualizing that stuff and seeing it. Not just seeing like the first takedown, but seeing more and more and more. I was listening to a thing the other day, he was talking about, I think it was David Taylor, and he was talking about getting his first takedown, wrestling Kyle Dake, and he was talking about how he had visualized this match happening. Bump, pick, run, finish, right? But he never visualized anything beyond that. You got to see the whole thing. You got to see the match playing out, have some idea of, man, I got to get a takedown. You know, I finished the match, finished the period on top. Maybe he escapes, I take him out again, ride him out. Second period, I defer, he chooses bottom. I grind, he gets away. It's close, third period, I go down. I escape, like, whatever it is. If it's a close match, or if it's you just kicking his teeth, then you got to visualize what that happens. And then visualize celebrating. What does that freaking look like, you know? Are you going to be hyped and flex here? Are you going to be hands up? Are you going to, like, point to your dad in the stands or your fan section? Like, what does that look like? But those are the things that you gotta see that in your mind's eye. You know, at the end of practice when we're walking, it's not because like walking is good exercise. It's we're walking, so you got a minute while you're tired and your brain's primed and you're thinking about those things that are important to you, the things that you want to do on the mat. You know what I'm saying? Visualizing those things, that's important. And it's time that you definitely got to be looking forward at that. Man, freaking, you know, Gray Ortiz, 152-pound state champ. Like, whatever it is, right? Like, say your name like it's a headline, like it's written on the front page of a newspaper, like it's an article on Instagram. Somebody took a screenshot of, like, what does it say? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to post about when you do win? What's it going to say? Like, whatever it is, right? You got to visualize it in terms that you understand things that you think are freaking cool. What would that look like? What would it look like out in front of the school if they put your name on the sign out there? Like, what would it say? You know what I'm saying? Carson Hall, Ranburn's, you know, state champ 2021, like whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does it look like out front? You know what I mean? Start thinking about those things right now, dude. Those are the things that fire you up. Those are the things that will get you coming to practice and getting, not just getting to practice, but having the best one you've ever had on a day when you otherwise might not have felt like it. If you don't have that stuff in your mind, if you don't have that to think of, you'll go hang out at Sonic with your girlfriend instead, you know what I mean? You got to visualize what is your version, what does your picture of success look like? For some of you guys, it's wrestling on Division I stage. For other guys, it's signing a scholarship. You haven't even thought past that yet, you know. Other guys, it's winning a state title. For somebody, it's starting on your varsity team, like, or impressing some girl you like. Well, I don't care what it is, dude. I don't care. It's your thing. So you got to visualize that. At the end of practice is the perfect time. Think about it at night when you're laying in bed. Those are the things that fuel you up, that fuel your passion, right? And make you want to come in and do the work that it takes to get it done. Because sometimes, look, the work ain't always fun, and the work ain't always easy. You know what I mean? That's why they call it work. But that winning stuff is, you know, accomplishing that goal or impressing that person or whatever the thing is that you want, that is fun. That's exciting. Signing a scholarship in the library with all your friends around and them celebrating you, like, that's cool. Okay? Those are the things that are fun. So be mindful of those. Visualize it, all right? It'll fuel you up and keep you going. Hey, we got a big week of training. Big week of training. Make sure you're here, okay? We'll be in the fan page with all our stuff, dude. Love you guys, man. Awesome training today. Shake and bump some dudes. Let's get out of here. 1, 2.